Okay, to someone who is always happy now, but it turns out maybe not always observant. Is that right?
Yes.
Go on, admit it.
It is. Oh, so I was at St Pancras Station yesterday, and I walked past, I think, what looked like a sort of a mini grand piano, and there's a sort of area cordoned off, and I was just like, oh, interesting. Carried on walking. Turns out I missed only Rod Stewart and Jules Holland, who were doing an impromptu gig there for their new album. Shall we hear what I missed?
Go on.
And make the world a slightly happier place. Isn't that rather sweet?
Well, that sounds absolutely
We
perfect.
used to listen to Rod on the way into school with my friend's mum, Leslie. Absolutely loved him. And then if we were also very good, she would play Phil Collins.
On a nostalgic radio station, I'm sure, Sally.
No, we had the old cassette player. Can you believe it? Right, I can't hear anyone. Do I need to stop talking?
Go.
Okay, let's look at the weather. Here we go. Hello again and a very good evening to you. Oh, I'm not sure I'd fancy a swim in this weather. It looks absolutely freezing in there, doesn't it? As we go into tomorrow, quite a different story, a cloudier day. There's some heavy rain, particularly later on in the day. It's going to be breezier as well, perhaps even gusty at times as that rain comes through. And it will start to get a bit milder as we go through towards the end of the working week, but it's staying a bit unsettled. And the reason for that is that the jet stream is quite powerful at the moment, and it's sending in these low pressure systems, but we're also getting this slightly milder air. So on Saturday, it could be up to possibly 13 degrees, whereas average for this time of year is about 8. Right, let's look at what's going on this evening. Initially, the temperature's dropping down, particularly under any clear skies. Chilly to start with, but as we go through the night, we get more cloud, maybe a touch of light rain here or there, and the temperatures by the end of the night not as chilly, probably down to 5 to 7 degrees. So as we start tomorrow, there will be this lightish rain as we go through rush hour, not too heavy initially. That comes a little bit later on, but the day is much cloudier than today, and you can see as we go through the afternoon, some heavier downpours start to arrive. Highs of 7 to 9 degrees, so a little bit milder, but it is breezier tomorrow, and of course with that rain, the conditions just not as pleasant. And then the heaviest of the downpours expected during rush hour, so not particularly nice end to the day, some spray on the roads, and of course a bit gusty as that rain moves through as well. Then hopefully by Friday morning, a better start to the day than tomorrow. Possibly still some showers, although we are looking at a lot of dry weather as well at the moment. Keep an eye on the forecast before it's unsettled again, but milder into Saturday. Cheerio. Hello there, a very good afternoon to you. Not a bad day outside unless you're stuck under any of that fog. There is some sunshine around, but cool, highs of only 4 to 6 degrees. Increasing amounts of cloud moving in through the afternoon and evening. There may initially be a bit of early frost, but as that cloud moves through and some of that rain starts to knock at the door, it's going to get a bit milder overnight. So lows of 5 to 7 degrees by tomorrow morning. And a different feel to the day tomorrow. Plenty more cloud, some spits and spots of rain or drizzle. The heaviest of the rain moving in later on in the afternoon and evening, so not particularly nice during rush hour. Breezy or gusty at times, but a touch milder, highs of 7 to 9. Cheerio. Hello there and a very happy Wednesday morning to you. Some patchy fog and frost around this morning, and some of that fog might just linger. We have elsewhere got some sunny spells, although turning a bit hazier through the day as a front approaches from the west, and it will turn wet and windy overnight. Cool wherever you are, highs of only 4 to 6. Have a good one. Cheerio. Hello there and a very good evening to you. So we had a cold, crisp day today. Tomorrow a bit different, cloudy, dull and wet. We've got some heavy rain moving through later on in the day, and it'll be quite breezy, perhaps even gusty as it does so. It's milder through towards the end of the week, but unsettled. Let's take a look at the details for the rest of the evening. Cloud moving in, so that cold evening does get replaced by slightly less cold air for the end of the night. Perhaps a little bit of light rain as well, lows of 5 to 7 degrees, so not as cold as it was first thing this morning, but a damp start to the day, some light rain or drizzle around, although we are expecting the heaviest of the rain slightly later on into the afternoon. Highs of about 7 to 9 tomorrow, so not as cold as today, but we've got the breeze picking up as well, and so the conditions not making it particularly pleasant. And then, as I said, the heaviest of that rain, the heaviest downpours coming through during rush hour. Watch out for spray on the roads. Not a very pleasant end to the day. Into Friday, a lot of you could get away with a dry day, but we couldn't rule out showers. You can see it's getting milder, but staying unsettled into Saturday. That's it for now. Good night. Sleep well.